Anyway, let's find another game. Let's do one more analysis. What are we going to pick? Is there anyone we haven't seen play? We haven't seen Nippy play. So can we should probably do the Nippy versus Difadan game then. We haven't seen Nippy Longska play. We haven't seen L Planet or Gegster play, but they haven't played their games yet. So those are the only three we haven't seen play. And the only one of those available to watch is Nippy versus Difadan. So let's do that one. Yeah, maybe it doesn't apply so much in games that memorization and practice, that kind of that kind, like study, like mental study, like academic study, uh don't help you that much, right? So things like Rocket League and Counter-Strike, there's a lot of, like, obviously there is practice, there is study, but there's a lot of like in the moment. Yeah, like that's probably the difference. Like they can't get an edge by just taking it more seriously and studying more. But Blood Bowl would definitely be one of the things. Man, my I'm gonna take a spray a sec. I might be a bit sniffy for a bit. I just took a spray. Yeah, I think it'll be this. Like once you get to the tippy top, I don't think it matters, right? Like I'm guessing that European plays and studies StarCraft like the Koreans do. So like they don't have special abilities or anything. They just take it more seriously. If Europeans or like Americans took it as seriously as them, then it would be the same. Once you get to the tippy top, there's no difference. It's just there'll be more good players of everything because culturally, the average player will take it more seriously. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Team England practice tour game, Penguin Academy. It's a long pile of words. This time representing Team England, we have Nippy Longscar. I'll just be calling Nippy, and he is playing Rats. And representing Team Waterbowl, we have Difadan playing Undead. Not a great matchup for Rats. Undead. Mighty Blow removing armor 7 is a bit of a problem. Ghouls and Whites not slow and can dodge. So it's, less easy to make breakaways, etc. Not a good matchup for Rats and Undead. So we'll see how this goes. Also interested to see the builds. Not really the Undead build, but I'm interested to see the Rat build. So the Rat build has gone for Juggernaut on the Roger and Sidestep on a Gutter. So leaning into the one turn. We got double guard blitzers who are going on the LOS. That is immediately an interesting choice. I'll be honest with you. Um, it's an immediate turn one gamble. He's got to wrestle. He's got to wrestle rat instead of giving another skill to a gutter runner. Okay, so a weird build. And he's got a leader thrower who is staying off the pitch. He's just done basic bitch offset rule of 5. I don't hate it. It is hard to protect the gutters. I think maybe he probably could have done cups. The wrestle guy doesn't need to be as defended as the other. And then at least you have some momentum possibilities. I think offset rule of 5 just rules out if there's a blitz going this way because you're just so far away. He hasn't even put a gutter runner on this side. So I don't really like this setup. It's just a bit too non-reactive. I think you're probably better off just doing cups if you're going to do this, so you have at least some players who could go around both sides, and the undead have to protect both sides. At the moment, the undead can probably just put a zombie there and it's done. The undead do have a skeleton. I don't know what's going on with these undead teams that just have like one skeleton. It's someone's going to have to explain that to me. It's a weird thing I keep seeing. He's left a zombie off the pitch. And oh, look. Before I even got a chance to say he hasn't bothered to set up against a blitz happens. On the side where he's offset as well. And I literally makes me not want to watch this game. There's just literally no reason whatsoever to set up this badly. None. How do people still do it? Just how? How are people this bad at setting up? So again, how is this practice? Surely people at Eurobowl, like in a national team, are not going to set up this terribly. It's so bizarre. Just set up properly. I'll be honest with you. He surely has to try and put one of the gutters under the ball, right? You have to do one rush. The undead are Team Waterbowl. The rats are Team England. Wait, how many did he get in a blitz? 5. Right, this is the rush then. Fails the rush. Of course he does. And it bounces in the best possible direction. Well, no, best possible direction is there, but it didn't bounce in the 5 out of 8 where it's terrible. What are we Why are we not moving these two players before we're rolling dice? Because that surely you have to pick up on this one afterwards. Oh, we're not. We're not picking up on the blodger. Yeah, we talked about that, Squirrel. So it's a gamble, right? It's not wrong. It's a gamble. It's not a gamble I would take, but the armor 8 doesn't get removed as easily as if you just put 3 line rats on there and get 3 dice to mighty blow. So it's a gamble to put the armor 8 on there and hope that it holds up. But it does keep you, like, almost, even if you don't get removed, you're going to have to dodge or something, right? They're going to stay stuck on, like, mummies and shit. But apparently doesn't roll any pows, doesn't care about blocking them again. Stays in cunt's column. Yeah, that was a 4-minute turn. He got blitzed on. I'm okay with, like, freaking out in that turn. So let's see how aggressive he is now then. I mean, he's straight up, he's got a 4+ strip ball. But he's not doing it because he's coming backwards with the gutter. You would wait and try to score with the gutter if you were going to do that. Oh, God. And now he's using the entire 4 minutes, and he hasn't even used half his players yet. Blockless. Okay. Blockless blocks before doing regular just moves. Every single one of these needs coaching. Every single player that I've watched play, all of Team England and all of the opponents need coaching on the basics, on the fundamentals of Blood Bowl. Not a single player now. That's basically all of the players available I've watched. None of them have done turn ordering correctly. Most of them haven't set up correctly. It's really, really depressing. Same again. Just the same again, right? Hasn't moved the mummy, took a blockless block. No reason. Like, at the start of every turn, like, I charge money for, I'm about to say, right? That's how crazy it is. I charge people money for something that I say on stream all the time because for some reason, unless I'm talking directly into your ear and pointing out how many times it matters during a coaching session, no one fucking listens. Oh, was that a rush? The mummy. I didn't see any dice rolling. Are you sure? Yeah, no, he didn't. No, look, he's standing. Like, at the start of your turn, you should plan your turn, where people are going to go, where the blitz is going to be, and then assign everyone else who isn't going to be involved in those things movement and move them immediately before you do anything else. It's not hard. Like, that's the easiest thing to learn in Blood Bowl. Why is it? Why is that into a 1 dice? Night, Anvil. You're welcome. I'm glad some people are enjoying them. Why was that into a 1 dice? Just why? Does he think rat ogres have horns? Another timeout, yeah. Also, they're incredibly slow, these players. Why? Why isn't that just based? Why is it there? It doesn't do anything for the dodge or anything. Why isn't it just based? Okay, well, congratulations. You've done nothing other than get your Roga hit by a mummy. That was a shit turn. They're all like this, Demento. All of the game has so many whistles. It's crazy. Why is this guy here instead of making it a proper cage? Like, just why? Because you give the strip baller an easier dodge in, right? It's a 4+ dodge in into red dice with strip ball. Doesn't have blocks, so he can't take a double down. I mean, he can and would have to, but you know what I mean. Then that's it. There's just no reason for it, right? What, like, this guy stands here and it's a 5+ dodge in into, you have to base the mummy to not have it be red dice, triple red dice. Whereas now he's got a 4+ dodge in into double red dice, strip ball with strip ball. So a 75% dodge into a 3/3 to get the ball on the floor. Like, no reason to leave that on whatsoever. If we're going to do this, why are we not 1-up? Why are we screening 2 squares away from the front of the front of the cage? Why are we giving up extra space? Why are we taking a loner block before a non-loner block? Why are we re-tagging our biggest thing up here as an assist instead of just using the shitty gutter as the assist and bringing the Roga down to possibly, like, smash into the cage or do some frenzy play or something? Why are we keeping him out of the play and using him as a crappy assist for a blockless block on a zombie? Just trade these out. Don't even take the block. Just trade them out. Totally worth it. Gives up the entire middle of the pitch. Wait. Wait, what? When I say gives up the middle of the pitch, what I mean is, for some reason, makes a completely open cage. What the actual living fuck is that? Can he not count? I mean, fair enough, right? I genuinely think before doing all of these 1-in-9s, I think it would have been better to just do a single 1-in-9 with this line rat and come down and add another body on the ball, force him to scatter. If you scatter, it's a 50-50. It's just a coin flip whether one of you wins or not. And that's was a dead strip baller. It's great how the ball has ended up being on the completely skillless ghoul again. And then there's 2 dice with wrestle. And of course, it's all defender stumbles on a ghoul when you're hitting it with wrestle. God, this game. Oh, and then we just casually murder one of his guards. It's not a cage, Squirrel. You have correctly identified that once again the ball is not in a cage. It's basically been 4 turns in a row that you could just hit the ball. There's a rush instead of just cutting a corner with dodge. Like, how and why and when and who would you do that? Why would you do that? Didn't pop dodge on the first dodge, so you still had dodge, and then you just did a rush instead. Like, come on. 1 in 9 and killed the ghoul. I will say I don't like not standing this wrestler up before doing that. No reason to not stand him up, right? You kind of want to tie up players. The others like can react if you do get the full POW. They can dodge. No reason to have not stood the wrestler up. You know you were going to take a double down. If that was a push double down, he still would have took it. You absolutely are always taking the double down there, so stand the wrestler up. Because look, immediately the wrestler, the other ghoul moves in. Ball finally on the right ghoul. Not a particularly difficult 1 dice on the ball available, but probably actually hard to stop that this time for the... Oh, we're just leaving. Don't bother trying to roll a 6. Let's just leave. And then roll a million pushes. Nice pushes, nerd. Okay, when you have a reroll, it is like it's okay to 3 dice a gutter runner. You don't need to score there. His 1 turn in gutter runner's right there. Like, I get, like, all of the other stupid shit you've done this drive, and this is the turn where you're like, I'm the safest person to ever play Blood Bowl. Just 3 dice this guy. Wait, can he actually, to be fair, can he? Yeah, he's got a zombie and the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't have to do a rush. Just 3 dice in with the wrestler. You're allowed to do that with a reroll in hand. If you hex a skull in a game, everyone's going to be okay with it. That's his 1 turner. You don't want to try and kill it. He's got no appo. Even knock it out would stop the 1 turn. And we're backlining against a juggernaut sidestep reroll 1 turn. Okay. Wait, with a quick... Wait a minute. What are you doing? No, with a quick snap, you just score on the strip baller, surely. Why are we still doing a 1 turn? What are you doing? Ah! So obviously you move the strip baller to the right. Fill these 2 squares in and just take a block, and the strip baller's in range to score. Why are we still doing a normal 1 turn when you were gifted a 1 push 1 turn? Come on. That's wild. That is so bad. terrible one-turn setup. Yeah, what is happening here? So the Juggernaut comes around the top and blitzes him to there, to there. What happens next? So let's say that was a push. The sidestepper goes up, and then he's blocking him to there. So he has to take another block to push him forward. So he needs to have done it twice. What is the... You could just set up to so that both Juggernaut hits push the rat into range immediately. Just set up better. Like, and also, you shouldn't be doing it. This is awful. Does Nippy not play rats normally? Like, this is some of the worst one-turn in from rats I've seen. No redundancy, completely relying on the Roger. If you set up with redundancy here, you don't even need to use the Roger, because for some reason the Undead have done a closed LOS and a backline, so you don't even need to use the Roger at all. You can just do a regular redundancy one turn, super easy, two POWs will do it for you. This is crazy. Just literally rubbish. Wow. That's literally that's all I can say about that is wow. That was awful. The Team England's rat player can't one turn is bad. Why is the skeleton just chilling in front of the like rule of three? What is this setup? Is this something I don't know about? What is happening there? What a weird ass setup that is. That's so strange. Oh man, that is so weird. What a weird setup. If you're going to set up Roger bait, use boxes and have the wrestle ghouls behind the mummies on the corners. So if he blitzes a ghoul, he's going to get hit by a mummy next turn. Like that's better. Like Roger bait. This is insane. Just so weird to just have him like standing out in front. And also he's a skeleton, not a zombie, so he's more likely to be stunned. Like, it's just, come on. Some of these people must be just having a laugh. It's so bad. Oh, it's crap because this guy isn't protecting anything, but at least this guy remembers that a blitz could exist. I don't know why there isn't a gutter runner behind this guy. but it's the closest so far. It better, like a shit blitz defense is slightly better than no blitz defense at all. Why can't they set up? Like, it's so weird. How do you get on a national team and you can't set up? Oh, that's a send-off. Someone just got sent off. Oh, my days. The guard blitzer got sent off from the middle of the LOS. Good old kickoff events. That's, by the way, this is exactly like why I laugh when people are like kickoff events are necessary in games. Really? What exactly can the rat player do to avoid that? Nothing. He just loses one of his key players for the drive through no fault of his own. Pure randomness. Absolute garbage. No reason to have kickoff events in Blood Bowl. Or they should have invented a kickoff table for NAF for competitive Blood Bowl that ignores all the stupid shit that's in the real one. Either way, I'll be fine with. This is garbage. Protect the ball. Look at the hole you've just left in your line. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at the hole you've just left in your line. And you're taking a blockless block and then eating it. What are you doing? How is this real? You can have 2 ghouls on the ball right here. How is that real? How is that a real thing that you're fine with? Why did you blitz from the direction that stops you putting a ghoul on the ball? Is there a reason for that? Like, did you just want to not be unfair to the rat coach or something? We're just good with blitzing to create your own screen. That's something that you're just fine with. Like, get him out of the way. Get him out of the way. Blitz this way. And push him out of the way. And then the wrestler comes round and bases the ball and has to be dealt with. And it's not a free pickup. Like, why isn't that a thing that, like, crossed your mind? This is good. The tag. The tagging the Roger is fine, although I don't really know why, because the Roger's already tagged. Like, you could have put the guard on these two. This guy comes round and tags him over here. The mummy tags both of these. These two tag these two. These two. So you have to make a dodge to even deal with a wrestler on the ball. But no, now nothing. Now he just gets to pick the ball up at will because for some reason he blitzed in the wrong fucking direction. And now you've screened the ball. Why? Right. Why go there instead of there? You're still a guard on him, but you're also tagging him. Why not go there? So the basing up is fine. He's in the wrong square. Everyone's based. Look, imagine if this was now on the ball as well. That's actually rolling dice, right? You need to make dodges. You need to make blocks. Like, there's a ghoul down here that probably isn't going to be on the ground because you've got no one with block to hit him, no one with tackle to hit him. So he's probably going to be standing in easy scoring range. Like, things matter. Oh, first we're just going to roll some extra dodges with the... Oh my god. You know what would be a really good 1 in 36 to start with instead of those 3? Picking up the fucking ball. If that's going to be your play, open with the ball pickup and put it somewhere safe. Not make 3 1 in 36s that leaves a ghoul to just pick up the ball, score, and win. What in the actual shit is this garbage? I'm losing. It's too late at night for me to be able to do these games. They're terrible. They're objectively terrible. Another 1 in 36. One in 81. And finally, the actual important 1 in 36. And another one. And another one. Like 8 1 in 36s, a 1 in 81, and a 1 in 9. And another 1 in 9. And another 1 in 9. Made every single fucking one. Last action fail. That's incredible. The worst planned out turn ever doesn't get any punishment at all. So annoying. And still leaves a sack on the ball, right? If you dodge this guard and put the guard in there, this zombie is standing. So and you get a 2 dice there, if it's a POW, you can just sack the ball with the ghoul. $75% to 2 dice the ball with block. I think the other... Can do with the other white? Where is it? Oh, what, that one? I don't think it could if it was there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has to tag this. Someone has to tag this player. I guess the zombie could do it, yeah. But yeah, this is 75% to sack the ball, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, to be fair, that is also 75% 2+ to sack the ball, but with wrestle. What's not 2? This one? This would be like a dodge in here to hit it with block. But it's 75% anyway, because so you could still do it with this one. The ball is not safe. All of those dice rolled and the ball is just not remotely safe is insane, surely. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. We can 2 dice with him and hit with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you don't even need to do the 75%. You can just block the Roger with him and hit with this one. There's just so many options to sack the ball. Why we go there? Why do we add a rush in instead of just going here? Okay, well, guess we're just not re-rolling there. Imagine a world where you re-roll a sack on the ball. Why are we following that? Why are we following that? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 9. You could have just got there without the second dodge, right? Does this seem necessary? It's not blocking this one. I don't think it's doing anything. One in nines, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is just 2 dice on the ball. This is amazing. I love watching top level Blood Bowl. Doesn't break armor, gets the worst possible scatter. Rats are gonna score anyway. And Burns rerolls on that. Oh no, he didn't, he just ate it. Should have done the dodge, right? If you again, turn ordering. If you're gonna do that rush and not reroll it, just do the dodge with the ghoul. Crazy. Can't believe the rats scored. He got blitzed on. You got blitzed on. How like, how do you set up the same again? It's baffling. It's literally baffling. How is this not a blitz defense? You already got blitzed on. How do you not remember what happened 20 minutes ago? Christ. Stop taking blocks. Block the route to the ball. Move the zombies. Move the skeleton. Block the fucking route to the ball. Follow. Follow onto the rats with giant mummies. Why are we screening with the guy who gets fucking stunned the easiest? Good God. Didn't have anyone next to the Roga, so didn't blitz. Move people. Move people first. least he moved people before taking that block. Take this blockless block before taking the blitz with Juggernaut. I guess because it is a 2-into-1, so I guess he could get away with that one. Okay. So, I mean, we're coming this way, right? Because we're just not caring about the fact that this is open. Nope, we're just gonna block, and that's fine. The world is fine. Zero problemos. Oh my god, it's turn 6, dude. Claim some fucking space. He's let this happen. The strip ball is up there. The ball is on Blodge. Just fucking come round the side. Blitz this guy. Come down here. Have just a generic screen is fine. The ball's on Blodge. The strip ball is up there. The wrestler's up there. He's got no one to hit you with that matters. Nope, just cage in your own half. Don't even stand this guy up before taking these blocks, or this guy. Just do whatever you want. Go there! Tag a player! Do you not know how Blood Bowl works? It's so weird. Made the dodge. If you don't pop dodge, do another one. Come through here. Have a guy in the backfield to worry about. Do something resembling Blood Bowl. Somehow the skeleton survives the mighty blow hit. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Right, potato. So far, so good. There's no way that that's right. There's just no way that opening with a blockless 1 dice is correct. Surely you've got a thrower here. Surely you could have made that a 2 dice. Like, just surely you could have made that a 2 dice. This thrower's not tagged, right? Could he have made that a 2 dice? Maybe not. There's a guard there. Yeah, I don't think he can make that a 2 dice. Like, but why is it a 1 dice? Why are we opening with a blockless 1 dice to lose the game? 1 in 9 times you just lose the game there. Why is that the first thing you did? There's no way that's real. And another 1 in 9. And another 1 in 9. Gets the strip. That doesn't matter. Upwards, you need to cover. Upwards, you need to cover. You need to cover the upwards. Oh my god. You needed to cover the upwards dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the play. There's no way to clear both of these. So you just need to care about the dodge. Blitz him off the ball. 4 plus pickup, dodge, double rush, score. Into instant 1 in 9 into draw. Again, by the way, the undead guy was terrible and should have won without luck. Like, literally should have won that game. Even with being terrible, because the rat guy was also bad and just got lucky to get the draw. That's the multiple time I've said that about a Team England game so far. These have been so bad. This was an awful game. I'll be honest with you, Dement. Oh, I haven't seen Team Wales play, but things are looking up for the other British teams. If this is Team England, Team England are not good. Yeah, I absolutely will. I mean, it can't be worse than this. It can be as bad as this. It can't be worse than this. Like, how do you get worse than just not? Like, how many games now in a national tour have we seen people not set up to defend a blitz? Like, that's crazy, right? That's one sentence from team captain. I don't understand how anyone ever screws that up. One sentence from team captain. Hey, everyone, make sure you are setting up to defend a blitz. One sentence. And then if you watch their game and they don't set up to defend against the blitz, there's another sentence. Hey, if you don't listen to me and set up against the blitz, I'm going to have to replace you with someone who can. That's it. That should end all shit setups right there. That's the captain's job, to do exactly what I just did. 2 sentences. Good gravy. Oh, is this game over? Yeah, okay. I was like, this game's over, right? Yeah, that was bad. That was some bad Blood Bowl from everyone involved. I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening. I haven't seen these players play before, so I guess this is just how they always play. There's no reason for me to assume they play better other times when not the random game I'm watching. I got another nippy game to watch, so maybe he plays better in that. Who knows? I'm not gonna keep my hopes up or anything. This has been a collection of not good crap. Oh well, not great. Because it's been so bad, I can't put them on YouTube, right? Because I'm like, nobody wants to listen to me call them shit. I just make enemies, right? I just can't even put them up for other people to learn from because they're so bad. That's not something you expect to say about like Team England practice games, is it? They're so shit that I can't put them up in public in case I end up in more people's big book of grudges. Well, okay.